client. We're gonna be doing her nails. She wants a coffin-shaped nails. We're gonna go in with this purple color acrylic as a base, and after that, she wants to add this holographic on top of the purple, and she wanted to see if we can do a French on top of the holographic. So we're trying out something new. She wants something wild, so we're gonna try and make her nail freaking wild. So come join me. Let's watch this tutorial together, start to finish, and let's have some fun. Let's get it, y'all. Perfect. All right. Put my mask on. Take a look at your nails. Let me go ahead and clip down your nails real quick. I'm gonna take care of you. You know, I'm gonna do what I do and take care of you. You work so hard. Your cuticle looks a lot better though, I have to say. I'm excited for this set.
You do.
You know, doing something different for you. And different is fun, you know? So, what you been up to?
Just working.
Yeah, how's work?
We're short staffed.
Are you?
Yeah.
Is it hard to find workers or what?
Yeah.
Why is it hard?
Apparently nobody really wants to
It's
work.
funny when I hear people say they can't find a job, but then a lot of places are hiring.
I know. It's hard.
Your cuticle looks a lot better. Thank you for trying to take care of your cuticles. I know usually a couple of times when we look at your cuticle, there's always like some.
I think you help a lot, only because the nails are like I want
They're
to
on.
keep.
Do they last long when I do them?
Yes, it lasted this long since my last paycheck.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice.
So how was your 4th of July?
It was good. My 4th of July was nice. The kid enjoyed it. You know, we invited our family over. Me and the neighbors, we got together and we kind of shoot some fireworks. You know, it lasted for a good hour and a half. It was fun. You know, towards the end of the night, you get a little tired running back and forth trying to light those fires.
And try not to get your ass lit up.
Yeah, we don't want to get no ass lit up. You know. And throughout this process, you feel free to let me know how you like your nails to be. Wanda, how are you? Good to see you on here. Thank you for enjoying my content and thank you for the support. Let's bring it back slightly like that. Perfect.
How's work been?
Work's been pretty busy, you know. I try to keep myself in flow. You know, as a nail tech, you know, even as good as you are, you always gotta have that worries in the back of your head, like, okay, is my week's gonna be good? Is my upcoming week's going to be good? You know what I mean? Because that's how the industry is, you know. The industry, you know, some week can be bad, and you just gotta make sure that you stay ready for that, you know. Thank you for sharing. I'm looking forward to Friday. Oh, me too.
Why was Friday?
No, you know, people like to look forward for Friday because that's close to the weekend. They get the day off, and no, you know, we all look forward for Friday. But as a nail tech, you know, I work on the weekend pretty much every Saturday, and you know, this job is fun. I love it. It's just you got to try to continue to market yourself. You know, you are your own boss.
That's so true.
You are your own. You're an entrepreneur, and you got to keep going, you know what I mean? I mean, sometimes you can get so comfortable in this industry that you want to work like very minimal, like, oh, maybe one client a day, two clients a day. But towards the end of the week, you ask yourself, like, is this enough for me to build my income? You know what I mean? I know, I'm excited to do your pedicure. I had to make that the hour special for you so you can come in. So I'm excited. Give you a good pedicure. I like doing pedicures too.
You do?
Oh yeah, I love. You know what? I do it all. I'm that kind of nail tech that I do all type of service. You know, I don't want to limit myself from any service that's out there. You know what I mean? Let me see. We're gonna go in with this tip, and then we're gonna coffin it up. Okay?
Okay.
Because your nails is kind of flat, and if I go in with the straight tips, sometimes it's gonna sticks up. So we don't want that. We want that nice little curve, and I'll make it straight for you too. You know what I mean?
You know what to do best.
You know how I get you, boo. That's why, like, it's important that as a nail tech, we know what kind of tip that we should use on certain fingers, because every fingers are different. You know what I mean? Every single fingers are different, and you cannot apply the same type of tips on every single finger out there, right? Because you got to work with whatever tips and whatever fingernails that is coming at you, and that's very important. You know. You dating anyone right now?
Oh God, no.
You talking to anyone? Yeah, no?
No.
No? How come?
I-
You ever go on those like online dating apps?
Yeah, I'm on Bumble and Tinder.
Bumble and Tinder? Damn, you on 2 apps?
Yeah.
And you can't find nobody good?
No.
Damn, there must be a lot of asshole out there then.
I know.
Like, is it weird to be on these apps? Tell me about this app,
Yeah,
girl, because you know
it's really weird because
I'm married, so I don't know nothing about this app. I'm not allowed to download this app. Shoot, download this app. Next thing you know, get all the questions like, why you got this app for? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm like, no, I was just lighting the ads that's on these apps.
It's weird. It's just
So how do you put out your information? Like
you have
your
to make
taste?
a profile. And,
Okay.
And they tell you like all these questions. Like,
Really?
What you're
So-
looking for. Like,
Okay. Now on these apps, do they tell you a lot about
No, not about a person.
like do they tell you like you ever seen people just put it out there like, I'm just looking for fun?
Yeah.
Like I just want a one night stand and all that?
Yeah.
Really?
Mostly me.
Oh, my bad.
I'm just kidding.
Shoot, my bad. Damn. Dang. I didn't know I hit it like that. Mostly me. For real though?
Yeah.
And then people who really hit you up or no?
Yeah. Sometimes.
Yeah?
Sometimes not really.
Damn.
It's hit and miss.
Is it hit and miss?
Yeah.
Shoot. It's just like baseball. Sometimes you get striked out. Sometimes you hit a home run. Okay, dang. That's keeping it real right there. But you know, I always believe there's somebody for someone
I know.
all the time. You know what I mean? Like you just gotta be patient, boo.
That's what everyone keeps telling me.
It's true though. Like, you know, you rush into all the situation and all that. Next thing you know, you end up with some asshole.
Sure.
And we don't want no asshole. We want ass, but we don't want no asshole. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Shit.
You're hella funny, bro.
That's why I love doing your nails, because we can keep it real like that.
Yeah.
So how long you been with this company you working at?
Almost 2 years.
Yeah, and you just take care of the elderly or what?
Yeah, I just
And they allow you to have nails?
I have to keep them short
Yeah, damn.
so I can put my finger in the time clock.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Yeah.
dang. So if it's too long, it won't fit, huh?
No, it won't.
Dang.
I don't feel like doing a timesheet paper. And then they're gonna ask me, "Why are you doing a timesheet paper?" Then I'll get in trouble.
Well, no, we don't want you getting charged just that you want to look good. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Bam. But you know, getting your nails done, it feels great, huh?
Oh my god, I love it.
You love getting your nails done?
Especially from you.
Oh,
Because
thank
you
you.
do the best service.
Thank you.
You take your time.
I just give it my best, you know? Like, I think that's all it is. It's just giving it your best and just think about the client, you know what I mean? Like for example, if you were a mom, right? And your ass is always with your kids, and you go to the salon and they rush you out to get home and take care of your kid, why would you want to do that? Like, you want to stay here as long as you can.
Yeah.
So, you know what I mean? Like, no mom want to be like, oh, get me out of here in 15 minutes so I can go home to change my kids' diaper and feed them. No, the goal is stay away from the kids, right? How long do you want to do?
How short can you do?
How short?
Well,
I can go any length, but you want it nice and coffin. How about here?
A little shorter.
Here.
One more.
Let's go right there.
One more.
One more?
Yeah. Okay.
Perfect. Let me go ahead and go in shoulder right there. Perfect. Perfect.
You do this one shorter.
Which one?
This one.
Yep. That's the
That's
finger,
the finger
right
where
there?
I put my time.
Got you. That's the finger that we do a lot with too.
Yeah.
Not just for time card. You know. Boom. Let me see. Let me see the thumb real quick. Boom.
Yeah.
How's that?
Oh, I love it.
Perfect. Dang, that's some good noise right there, huh?
I know.
It's like you can hear the echo from the clipping. Just measure it up. When we measure it up, y'all, it's cuticle to the front of the tips, okay? That's how you get the nails to be straight.
Really?
Yep, cuticle to the front of the tips. Boom. Bring it over here. Cuticle to the front of the tip. Okay. Bam. So whatever's sticking out, you clip that so you balance it out. Here, maybe go a little short on this one. Boom.
Yeah.
How's that length, my lady?
I love it.
You like that length?
Yeah.
Alright. Let's get it. You know, it's funny, when I make all these funny videos, like my short videos and all that, but when I give out service, it's different, you know? I take this so seriously. Going in with the coffin tips. Cut the corners. Cut the corners. Boom. Boom. Dang, I like that noise. I do. That's why when I do nails on people, I don't like turning on the music. I want them to hear all the sound effects from the cutting, the filing. Just satisfying, you know?
It is.
And you know, back in the day, I would always put the acrylic on first, and I shape. Man, I wish I did this back in the day. Shape it first before you put the acrylic, so you can get the form, the shape on first, and then...
You do half the job.
Yeah, I mean, it's so much easier. Once the acrylic goes on, I just kind of like clean out the edges, and we go from there, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And what I'm doing right now is literally like a good short to medium coffin, you know? And look at that. How do you like that?
I love it.
That looks so clean. Bam, let's get it. And even though I joke around, you know, saying like you can't do coffin with short nail and all that, you can. But I think majority of the time is if it's really, really short, like where it's down to here, it's called taper square, you know? But with this length right here, definitely it is achievable to do coffin. Where are you from? Emily, I am from Fresno, California. Just your individual nail tech that loves to do what I do. Love my client. Always give my clients what they want. And never complain about them. Unless I'm making some jokes. See? That's how you bring it in. And when you guys are shaping, or you guys filing, make sure you guys hold down the skin on the side so you can't burn them. Can you do a live stream about nail design? Oh yeah, you know, I'm about to do a nail design, this client right here too. I'm about to put some holographic, you know. If you go through all my live stream from my previous videos, all the set that I do, I have some kind of design on it. Like, you know, nowadays, when it comes to doing nails, it's all about the design. Nail is such a big art now, you know. So you go through all my videos, you can see that a lot of my clients, we always be doing some kind of design at the end. And you guys can see the whole process, how I do the design from start to finish, you know. You can even see me make mistakes, but it's very rare because, you know, I've been doing this for a while. And, you know, really, there's no such thing as mistake. The only mistake's like when you leave the mistake, then you don't want to fix it. You know what I mean? But it's nails an art. And, you know, when you mess up on a certain thing, you can always come back and redo it again. So, yeah, I have a lot of live videos that I do on my clients. And you know what's the thing about me going live is I perform this stuff with my clients. You know what I mean? So y'all can see the whole process from start to finish and how I interact with my clients and all that too, which is very cool, right? Because I'm not cutting any pieces off. How do you like the shape? Let's look at the shape real quick. Bam, look at that, yo. That's a nice length for her. You know, she is a caregiver and she can't have her nails long, so we gotta accommodate to her job. So let's go ahead and file the edges of the tips right here. Once you file off the edges right here, it's gonna smooth out the surface. It's gonna make the surface nice and smooth so that when you lay the acrylic on there, it's gonna look really nice and clean. Are you Vietnamese? I am Vietnamese. And if you guys ever wonder why I call myself the Thai Life, is because my last name is Thai. Even though I'm Vietnamese, but I don't know how I ended up with the last name Thai. And people always wonder about that. Like, they're thinking I'm Thai, you know what I mean? Like Thailand. But no, it's just that's my last name. And I find my username is very catchy. So the Thai Life is very catchy. It is my life. And I do post, like, you know, vlogs about myself when I go on trips and all that. But a lot of times it's just about nails, working, and just hustling. And I'm trying to teach the next generation how to do nails, you know what I mean? Because this industry can be hard. You know, 75% people who start out doing nails will end up quitting. Yeah, because it's hard to do this long term, you know, especially if you're that type of person who don't have the patience to build a clientele, because sometimes it can take years to build a strong clientele. I mean, I've been doing this for 20 plus years, and every day I'm still trying to find my way more clients. You know what I mean? So it's an ongoing hustling, you know. I'm not that kind of nail tech be like I don't take new clients, because to me it's like you can always make time for new clients. You know what I mean? If the only time that you don't want to take new clients is because you're just very settled where you at with your schedule, you know what I mean? I am pretty much like 2 weeks booked out, but I'm always hungry, yo. This job, you gotta constantly be hungry. Because if you're too comfortable with this job and you're only taking in a few clients, you're only gonna make a few bucks, you know what I mean? You wanna make more, you wanna establish a good career, you wanna have a strong business. It's an ongoing hustling. So what I usually do is I'm gonna go in with the dehydrator, y'all. If y'all don't know what a dehydrator is, a dehydrator is it's mixed with alcohol and acetone, and what it does is it really cleans out all the oil base around the nail. Like even though you use the sanding band to like rough out the nails, there's always some kind of oil base lingering around the edges. So what I do is I go in with this little thing. It's lint free. This pad is lint free, so it doesn't create any kind of lint. You kind of just rub it on here and you kind of clean it, you know, and you'd be surprised. Even though you're doing this part right here, I'm going to show y'all. Look at this. You can still see some stain. You can still see like a light shade of stain. That tells you that, you know, there's always kind of maneuver around the nail base. That's what I'm trying to say. And if y'all really have any question what I'm doing, leave it in the comment. You know, leave it in the comment. Don't be shy. Leave it in the comment, and I'll get to you. You'd be surprised by I answer to all the comments that people leave me. Even though it can be rude, but I still answer back because that's just me. Boom. All right. So after you clean them with the dehydrator, you're gonna go in with the primer. And if you guys don't know what kind of primer I use, this is the primer that I used. It's by Young Nails. It's called Protein Bond. So Young Nail trying to be special, they don't call themselves primer. They call it Protein Bond. So that's just a bougie name, but it works really great, y'all. I mean, this product right here, it will prevent the lifting of the nails, and your clients can wear the nails very long. And this is why when you use good products on your client, you're able to up your price because you know that it's going to last, and you're actually spending more money on high-end brand on your clients. And when you guys are getting your nails done as a client, don't just say you're going to go get your nails done. What you need to start saying in your mind is that you're buying a set of nails. Why you need to say that? It's like when you go out, you buy like brand name clothing. You know, you don't just go say, I'm going to go buy a t-shirt. You want the brand name so that it lasts you, right? Same thing with a set of nails. You're going to go buy a set of nails with good brand. And some of the client always ask me, how do I find good nail tech? Like, how do I find good nail tech? You know what I mean? And the answer is, you do your research. You know what I mean? A lot of good nail techs are always on Instagram. They're always posting their work. Look at their work, DM them, ask them a couple questions. But you know, there's a lot of Instagram nail tech are kind of stuck up too. They set all kind of rules, right? They be like, oh, I don't do this, I don't do that, I only do certain thing. When you see a nail tech that sets so many rules, that's a little red flag right there, because they're very selective who their clients want to be. Because like when you got a nail tech who can do it all, they don't set rules. Like me, I don't set no rules. The only rules I set is show up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like just show up. But at the end of the day, we gonna make sure we do it good. Hey, let me do one more coat. I want to make sure I do 2 coats. Boom. And if you guys are enjoying this live right now, please give it a thumbs up. Yep. Yep.
Hi.
I was just looking to see if Elise happened to be here today.
Elise, she's on vacation right now, and she won't be back until next week.
We all have an appointment Tuesday. I just was gonna stop in and show her my grandchildren. Okay.
Okay.
I'll see Elise next Tuesday.
Alrighty, have a good day.
You too. Gosh, I hope that's your job.
Alright, we're gonna go in with this purple, very nice. It's called Periwinkle. It's the Glam and Glitz blend, which is a very good product. And we're gonna go in with that as a base. Boom. And the monomers that I'm using is the Young Nail monomer. It's very low on odor. It doesn't really have a strong odor. And as I always kind of tilt my acrylic kind of slanted like this when I do application. Let's go in with the application, y'all. So as you can see, we are like 26 minutes into this process, and all we did was the preparation. So the preparation takes time. If you guys want a good set of nail for your client, you definitely want to have a good preparation. And that's including putting on the tips, filing the tips, putting on the primer, clean out everything that you need to clean out. So here we go. I always kind of look at it to see the consistency of how it's bonding. Look how pretty that purple is. Oh my God, so satisfying. Wow. Look at that.
That's really beautiful.
That's a nice purple, isn't it?
Yes.
Wow. Look how beautiful this bead is. Look how I pick up the bead. That's a perfect bead. Lay it down, push it close to the cuticle as possible. And once you push close to the cuticle, kind of tilt the finger down a little bit. You gotta hold the finger down a little bit. And then, sorry sir, today, no, we don't have any hairstylists. It's just me doing nails today, sir.
Really?
Yes.
I already spoke with Sean.
Yeah, is he supposed to be here today?
Yeah.
You have an appointment with him?
Yeah.
Okay, then he should be here.
Okay.
Perfect. Yeah, right now I'm at a salon where I'm renting out the space, and you know, sometimes when you have people renting out space, they show up, and it's only for their appointment. I don't know whose schedule it is. I just focus on myself, y'all. Boom. Look how pretty this purple is, man. This is so pretty. Let me know in the comment if y'all think this is a pretty purple. Look at this. This is so pretty. And look how well the application is. And when I do application, y'all, I want to make sure this thing is smooth. I want it to be very smooth. Because when you have a smooth surface, this is just beautiful. Look at that. Watch. Let me show you guys another bead. What are you doing next to? What are you next to? What do you mean, what are you next to? I am next to Sierra Nut House. You know where Barnes and Noble is at? I'm in that shopping center, but I'm right next to Sierra Nut House. Man, this purple is so vibrant. I'm like just in love with this color right now.
Me too.
It's so pretty. And what we're gonna do on top of this purple is, y'all, is we're gonna go in with the holographic, and we're gonna kind of cover this in holographic. But we're gonna go ahead and just do like a light tone of holographic, so we don't cover up the whole purple effect, you know? Bam. Bam. I am not hiring because I'm just an individual nail tech. Hey, I'm just an individual nail tech, and I work. I do booth renting here, but there is one more space here if you guys want to join me, and we can work together side by side and help each other out. Because you know, I'm that type of nail tech that I like to help other nail tech. You know what I mean? I don't like to hate on nobody, because this industry, we already get a lot of hate from people thinking that this is not a career. It's just a side hustle. So if we start supporting one another, then more likely we're gonna be stronger together.
You still sound pretty bad too. What? You still sound pretty bad too.
You know? I am Vietnamese. I am Vietnamese. I was born in Vietnam, came here when I was 7 years old, and started doing nails when I was 18, right out of high school. Not by choice, just pretty much looking for a job, and kind of fell in love with this industry. And I always wanted to be some kind of artist. Like I always wanted to do some kind of art, but I couldn't afford to go to art school, so I ended up in a nail salon. But as I grow older into the industry, I realized that this is an art, you know? So it's kind of like, everything happens for a reason, you know what I mean? And I enjoy, and I also teach too. I also teach how to do nails and just have fun doing it. That's all it is, just having fun doing it. Which part work you born in? I was born in Da Nang, central of Vietnam. And I appreciate you guys commenting on this live, because I do try to answer all the questions that's necessary. Wow, this is a pretty purple. Look at this. And you see how I applied the application on so perfectly around her hands, her fingernails. Look at that. And just take your time. I know there's people like talking about like, what about one ball method, two ball method? I honestly don't believe in none of that crap. I believe that as long as you do the application nicely, it looks good on the nail, you did your job. How long have you been a nail tech? I've been doing nails since I was 18. I'm 38 now, so I say around 20 years. But I did a lot. I got my business degree in Fresno State, opened my own business, worked for corporation, and just do all kind of stuff between it. You know what I mean? Just trying to establish myself as a leader and know how to manage people and all that. At the end of the day, just love what I do, and everything I do, I put 100% of my effort into it. And look at that, y'all. Look at that. Man. Let's go on to the next hand, please. How do you like it, my
I
lady?
love it.
You love it?
Yeah, I love it.
Nice. And like I say, this job can be hard. It's not easy. I mean, you just gotta, and then, to me, I think the hard part about this job is just nobody teaches nail tech how to be financially ready. Like, I feel like there's a lot of nail tech, they're good at making money. Like, they know how to make money, right? But the question is, what are you doing with your money? Are you saving it? Or are you investing it? Like, what are you doing? Because as a nail tech, you cannot do this forever, because you're gonna end up with carpal tunnel. You're gonna end up with some cramp on your hand, your back pain for sitting too long, and you gotta have a plan for that. So that's what I like to teach people. Besides the craft, like the art, y'all gonna get better eventually, because the more you do, the better you get. But the question is, what are you doing with your financial when you earn it? When you are earning that money, like, are you saving it, or are you investing it? Or are you like finding way to establish your fortune in a different way as a nail tech? And that's the hard part. They don't teach you that in school. In school they only teach you the process of passing state board, and they can care less how you function out in the real world. You know what I mean? Like with me, when I teach people, I'm going to teach you how to keep surviving in this industry, and that's including marketing, advertising, because as a nail tech, you are a self promoter. The only person who's going to market you is yourself. And if you don't get on top of that program of self marketing, you're not going to make it long. And on top of that, there's going to be hard work. There's going to be time where you're going to stay very late. There's going to be time where you have to skip lunch, skip a break, just to take in the next client. All of that takes in place. And there's going to be time but the best part about being a nail tech is that you are your own boss. You get to make that schedule. You make to decide what you want to do with that day that you have, and try to make the best out of it. And that's all you can do. And that's me speaking the truth. You know what I mean? Like Like I see a lot of nail tech, they talk about on social media is like, oh, this is how much I make. Okay, I can care less how much you make. The question is what you doing with your money. Are you investing? Are you going to like start a business? Are you going to buy a house? You know, what are you doing with your money to know that you can build an income just in case one day you get sick and you can't go to work. You know what I mean? Because this job, you don't got no vacation hours. This job, you ain't got no 401k, but doesn't mean you can't get a 401k. You can always sign up for a 401k, a personal 401k, right? Do you do live stream about teaching people how to do nail? I am doing that right now, Emily. This is what I do. Like all my live stream is about me interacting with my client, and it's about me talking about nails, and that's all I do on my live stream. You know, on my regular video that I post on YouTube is about me and my family. But when I go live, it's all about nails. It's all about teaching the next generation how to hustle this industry. You know, and the unfortunate part, like I say, you can pay like $300, $400 for a nail class to get advanced, but nobody's teaching you how to keep that money tight. Nobody's teaching you how to keep that investment going. You know what I mean? So what if you know how to do a good application? So what if you know how to do good design? How you're gonna manage your money is the most important thing that we don't talk about enough. And that's all I gotta tell y'all. You know what I mean? Like this job takes time, this job takes skills, but at the same time, it takes a good financial planning. Like you gotta be good with your money, because like I say, you might have a good week, and then all of a sudden you got a week where you're hella slow, and then that's the week where you start questioning yourself, like, oh, is this the right job for me? You know what I mean? Are you a licensed nail tech? Of course I'm licensed. I've been doing nails since I was 18. I am a cosmetologist licensed. So I used to run a full service salon, including hair. I even know how to cut hair. I do eyebrow waxing, and I also do nails. I do it all, y'all. And I teach a lot of people, you know, and all my employees that I used to teach them, they all business owner right now, or they independent nail tech, you know what I mean? But their skill is solid for them to do whatever they need to do. And yes, I do respect nail techs that are licensed, okay? If I'm gonna teach somebody how to do nails, like personally teach them, I wanna make sure they have a license first, because I know there's a lot of freaking advanced nail school out there that just teach you how to do nails better, but they can teach you even if you don't have a license. And to me, that's wrong, because why would I wanna teach somebody who doesn't have a license and they end up going to work and get people infection, or they get complaints and state board comes to them and say, oh, you violated a violation, and then now in their whole life they can never get licensed again because you teach them how to do nail, but they're not even licensed. And there's a lot of that, and I'm gonna call it out. Like even if I'm sure y'all heard of Valentino. You know, I'm sure he has classes, but I heard that he teaches all kind of people. Like you don't even have to be a nail license, and he still teach you. To me, it's like that's just taking their money, because why would you want to teach them a skill set that they're not even licensed to do? And why is it important that you need to be licensed? Getting licensed, you understand the proper infection, you understand the right way to sanitize your tools. You know what I mean? Like I can teach somebody to do a crazy, pretty design, but if you don't know how to sanitize your tools, you're gonna end up getting people infected. And next thing you know, you're gonna get a lot of complaints. Like if I'm gonna teach somebody, I want to teach them the right way. Like first, go get your license. Once you get your license, come talk to me, and I'll teach you how to do the preparation, the application, the design, and not just the design. When I teach people how to do nails, I would teach them how to hustle in this industry, how to market yourself. You know what I mean? Like how to really throw yourself out in there, because you know how many people do nails? Millions and millions of people. So you need to be different. You need to stand out. You know what I mean? You can't just blend in with the rest. You got to stand out. And the only way to stand out is you got to be on top of your game. Like if you go to my Instagram at the Thai Life, you're always going to see me posting a picture every single day. You know, I don't care what day it is, raining, hot, cold, I'm going to post something about nails, because that's how people are going to know you. You know, and so what if you don't get a lot of people liking your photo, but somebody's watching you? Just gotta let you know that. Do you speak Vietnamese? You know what? On my live stream, I don't speak Vietnamese, is because most of the clients that I interact with are non-Vietnamese, so I am going to speak English to my clients, so they can understand and hear what I'm saying. And as again, I'm an individual nail tech, so I don't work with any of the Vietnamese people. Hi, miss you on TikTok live. Hey Tram, how you doing? Good to see you on here. I don't go live on TikTok anymore due to the fact that there's too many restriction on TikTok when I go live. And on top of that, I like going live on YouTube because by the time I finish this live, it end up saving it into a video. So my viewers, my fan, can actually rewatch my live and they can actually see what I'm doing. So that's what I love about going live on YouTube, y'all. But to answer your question, Emily, yeah, I don't speak Vietnamese with my clients because none of them are Vietnamese, and I just speak English. And on top of that, English is the universal language. So I want to speak English when I go live so I can actually teach the whole world how to do nail, not just one particular race. You know, and I try to do it the right way. Like, I love what I do, but you got to do it the right way, y'all. There's no cutting corners, none of that. Do I go live every day? I go live when I go to work. Like the day that I'm off, I don't go live. But the day that I'm here, and if I'm doing a client's nail and they're doing some really fun set that I haven't done, I will go live. But yes, majority of the time, I will go live on the day that I go to work. I only ask because there's so many people on YouTube doing nail and never went to school. Yes, I see a lot too, Beauty. I see a lot of people doing nail without license, and I tell you what, I don't care what they do in their lane, but to me, I want them to get licensed because if you're so good at doing nails and you're not licensed, how are you going to expand yourself? Like, just think about what I just say. Like, if you're so good at something, go get a goddamn license. You know what I mean? Why would you be so good at something and you don't have a license? And then now, you should be working from home. And even you work from home, you're gonna get caught up one day. You're gonna get caught up. Stable can actually come to your house. You know what I mean? So look, what I'm trying to say is I respect all people doing nails that are licensed. If you don't have a license and you're hustling, great for you. But at the end of the day, you gotta be licensed because that shows you that you are a true passion. And I understand not everybody have money. Not everybody have money to go to beauty school, but if you're able to do nail from home illegally, save your ass some money and invest in yourself. You know what I mean? That's what I'm trying to say. Like I don't get it either. There's a lot of people out there, they be doing such beautiful jobs and then they ain't even got no license. You know, and I get it. There's some YouTuber out there, if they're underage, they can't go get their license yet. But at the end of the day, like if you owe enough and you're good at what you do, go get your license. Unless you feel like you're so scared to go past the state board test or something to study. That's all it is. You know, like all the nail tech out there are licensed, even though they're not good. I still respect them because at least they're licensed. You know, I don't care if they're not good. At least they're licensed. But here you are, you have an advantage of how good you are, but you don't want to go get your license because of for what reasons? Then what's the point? You know what I mean? And again, and I don't like I say, if you're so good at what you do, why not go get your license so you can expand? You know what I mean? Do you realize that even you so good and you don't have a license, you're limited. You are so limited. You can't open a business and then what, you're gonna work from home for the rest of your life? No, that's not a man. I'm gonna keep it real with y'all, and you know I always keep it 100 with y'all. Like just go get your license. You know, I know there's circumstances out there, I understand, but I tell you, there's some nail tech out there, they get so comfortable doing like work from home without a license and thinking that, oh, I'm doing pretty good, I have enough clients so I don't need to go get a license. Bro, go tell a licensed nail tech that they don't respect you. You know what I mean? Because they work hard. Like, you know how many good nail tech out there that has license? There's a lot, okay? So don't think that you're the only nail tech out there that's good without a license. Trust me. This industry is competition right here, y'all. This industry has a lot of competition. And that's all I gotta say. And the sad part is like when you don't have a license and then the clients be like, let's say you working on some client and they be like, so where do you get your license at? What are you gonna answer? What's the answer you're gonna give them? I went to YouTube University. But good question, y'all. Good question in the comment today. I like that. But you know, I like to keep it real, and the things I respect this industry because I know how hard it is. You know, people work their butt off, and and they get overlooked, you know what I mean? So respect what people do. This is an art, and everybody be like, oh, this is why I do my own nails, you know what I mean? But you can do your own nail, but it's not the same when somebody do your nail for you. It's a pampering, you know. When you have somebody touching your hand and doing stuff for you, that's pampering. Like, I can clip my own nail, I can give myself a massage, but that don't feel the same when somebody give you a massage, right? Let's keep it real here. And if y'all like what y'all hearing from me right now on this stream, give it a thumbs up, y'all. Share this video to somebody that you know would care about doing nails. But I appreciate the comment in here. You know, you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please subscribe to the channel. You're gonna get some more information from me. We're gonna be doing this throughout the year, yo. I ain't going nowhere. And you know, feel free to ask me anything. I'm here to help. You know, anything y'all want, I'm here to help. So as you guys can see, we are doing the filing right now, and always hold the skin from the side down. That's how you don't cut them. I love our industry. I'm a cosmetologist instructor. Nice, man, nice beauty. Great job, girl. It's beauty business. Great job. Yeah, me too. I like to teach. I love this industry, and you know what? When you're in this industry long enough, you know the passion, and you know how hard it is. You know, all the social media, they make it so easy. You know, like they post up like a short video and thinking, oh, I can do that. Man, it is not easy. And when you see other people doing some really exotic art, like some really nice drawing on there, in a short 30-minute clip, it looks nice and all that. But the question is, how long did they spend? They probably spent like 3 hours on that set, or 4 hours, you know what I mean? Nail can take forever, y'all. It just depends on the designs and on the clients too. How do you like the shape, my lady?
I love it.
You love it? Sorry for talking so much.
No, you're fine. I love hearing you talk.
You love hearing me talk?
Yeah.
You know, I tell you what, y'all, I got one of the best clients, man. I'm so blessed to have a good client. And you know what? If you guys are a nail tech and you want to build a good client, let me tell you one secret. It starts with your personality. Your personality is going to create yourself a good clientele, you know. How you are is the kind of client you're going to draw in. You know what I mean? Treat the clients nice, show them that you care, and I guarantee you, they will show you support forever, y'all. Like this client that I'm doing her nails right here, she came from another shop, and she been coming to me, and she just loved the way I serve her. You know, I always make her feel comfortable. You know, sometimes she comes at me with some crazy ass design, but she knows that I'm gonna try my best to deliver, and that's all it is, y'all. There's no judging, because you know, I see a lot of nail techs. The moment they get a little bit good, you go onto their Instagram, they be setting all kind of rules. I don't do short nails. I don't do backfills. I don't work on other people's work. Like, bro, do you want to get paid? Like, so many nail tech, they just want something like where they're ready to go. Like, they want the client to have a natural nail, come in, I can put tips on for your free form. And, you know, what about, we end up having to clean up the damage from clients trying TikTok video, for real.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because what you see on video is not 100%. That's why if y'all watch any of my short video, or if you watch me on TikTok, I keep it so, I expose this industry, man. I expose this industry so badly that sometimes even the nail tech don't even like me. You know what I mean? Because, like I said, I've been doing for like, what, 20 years? I've seen it all. I see the good and the bad. And I'm going to share with y'all. Thank you for tuning in, y'all. This is where we about finish up with the shaping, but the shaping's not done yet. Do you? That's why I started following you yesterday. Thank you, beauty business. That's very nice of you. Yeah, I always do me, man. I always try to expose this industry and keeping it real, you know what I mean? And I know the truth hurts for some people, but hey, if you're part of the truth, then you better change that habit, you know? That's what I'm trying to do. It's like I know I see you. Don't act like I don't see your mistake. You know, you gotta be humble. Like this industry, you gotta be humble. As good as you are, shoot, there's other. You know, they say there's always a higher mountain out there. So it doesn't matter how good you are. You always gotta be ready for the next competition. But the best competition is yourself. That's the truth right there. Self motivation and just focus on yourself. So after we do this shaping, y'all, the next big important thing is really shaping with the E-file. You got to shape the E-file like flushing down the cuticle. And the best part about the E-file is that it's able to give you a sharp edge on the nail. So let's get it right now. I'm going to go in with my fine bit. I'm going to go in with... What's up?
Back in an hour.
You can turn off some of those lights, bro.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't need those lights. So this is a fine bit right here, and watch this. You gotta hold on to the nail like this, okay? You gotta able to maneuver the nail. Place your finger and your ring finger on this hand for stability. And this is how you do it, y'all. Tap, tap, let go. Okay, tap, tap, let go. Good to see you, Sean. All right, man, thanks. And again, because I have such a smooth surface on my application, I don't need to do too much on the surface. I'm just going to clean around the edges. And boom. Bam, that's it. See, start from the side, work your way up. Start from the side, work your way up. Boom, you see that, y'all? Look how clean that looks. And if you're doing this correctly, the client should not feel any type of pain. Like, you got to do correct. And you see how I always have my other finger for stability? That is the trick to using a good E-file right here, y'all. Thank you so much, Beauty Business. Hey, Creative Suite. Yeah, this purple is pretty. Can you hear from me, my love? Thank you. How you doing?
I'm doing good.
You enjoying this?
Yes.
It's pretty, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I am. Thank you, Creatively Sweet. I am doing well. Thank you for checking in. Today was a good stream, y'all. A lot of good questions. I was able to share my thought on the industry, the skills, and just the way to hustle this industry. Am I the only male nail tech that goes live on YouTube, y'all? Let me know in the comments. I feel like I'm the only nail tech that's a male that does nail on YouTube. I see a lot of females, but I don't see a lot of males. And I don't see a lot of nail tech going live on YouTube too. They kind of just make their video, cut it out, and they do a voiceover.
Yeah.
How am I doing?
You're doing really well.
No pain?
No pain.
Relax?
Relax.
Good.
Do you do your wife's nails?
I do my wife's nails, but she only get natural manicure.
Oh.
She doesn't do the acrylic stuff because she says too much maintenance for her.
Oh.
She's not bougie like that. And you guys know when I'm using my e-file, I am using at maximum speed. And the reason why I'm using my maximum speed is because I want to get a smooth touch. When it's not fast, it doesn't give me that nice smooth surface when I'm cleaning it up with cuticles. But you got to be very careful. Like I said, you got to be really good at controlling the e-file and really just hold it really well. The only other nail tech is Max. Oh, okay, that's cool. E-nail culture, huh? Yeah, that's cool. I didn't know that. So I'd be the second nail then. That's awesome. That's good to know. Thank you for the comment. Bam. Wow. Let's show the viewers. What do you guys think? Look at that. Nice and clean. The shape is there. You know what I mean? This client, you know, from her previous history, she has some really major cuticle problem. But, you know, I've been trying to talk to her, trying to teach her how to maintain her cuticles. So, but it's a lot better compared to when she started with me. But when you guys are buffing, make sure you guys are buffing like this. Up and down, side to side, okay? Don't go back and forth like this. Most using Instagram now, but Greg from Nerjug and Max. Oh, nice, nice. Yeah, you know, I like going live on YouTube better because I feel like the community here is more serious, and I feel like with Instagram, it's like all you see is people showing off the finished work. You know, I don't see a lot of people teaching nails though. You know what I mean? But I want to teach y'all. You know, because I know how expensive nail class can be. And I know it's hard, like, to be out there, you know, searching for answers, you know? Because a lot of them, they just kind of explain to you how, like, what they do on their nails. Like me, if you guys ask me any question, I like to get into the detail. Like, I will explain to you. I will walk you through the steps and to make sure that you are confident to do what you got to do with your career, you know what I mean? And what I love about it too is when I go live when I stream on YouTube, at the end of my life, it actually saved into a video. So now you guys can actually go back, rewatch it, listen to what I say, or the things that I gossip with my clients. Today's live stream is very a lot of information about the nail industry and the process. But you guys watch some of my other videos. Sometimes we get pretty deep into our client's life, and I want y'all to know like what goes down in a nail salon. You know what I mean? And make sure y'all give it a thumbs up on this video, man. That means a lot. When I see a thumbs up, it just build me more momentum. Share this video. Um, I'm still trying to build my page because I know I don't get that much views and all that, but it's not about the view. It's about whoever's listening, like y'all. It can be 7 of y'all listening to what I'm saying, but to me, I'm making a big difference in those 7 of y'all. You know what I mean? Do you put clear colors? Do you put clear with colors? For strength. I do. Depends. I do. If I put the acrylic very thick already, I don't need to put clear over it. It just depends. Like, let's say if I'm doing encapsulation or I'm doing like an ombre and I don't want to fire off the blend, I put a clear coat over it. But a lot of time, you don't have to do that if you're doing a color acrylic color. Most of the male nail technicians only give enough information to purchase their product. Now, I don't got no products for you to purchase, y'all. I'm gonna give you everything I know, take it or leave it. You know what I mean? I'm not here to sell anything. I'm just here because it's my passion. Like, honestly, I love doing video. Like, I started doing YouTube a long time ago, but I got caught up with building a family, raising kid and all that. But now that, I'm able to do this while I'm doing my clients' nail, it suits my purpose. And honestly, I just have the passion to teach people. You can be an ordinary nail tech or you can be a special nail tech. And I want to stand out. I want to make sure that I'm everywhere. I want to make sure that if you guys Google the Thai life, I pop up. You know what I mean? That's what I want. But yeah, you guys can put a clear a clear acrylic over these color you want to make. But what we're doing today is that we're gonna put a holographic on top of this, and then after that we want to do a French on top of the holographic. So that's gonna be a lot of like chemical buildup. So I want to make sure I keep this nice and thin. I have my nail tech who I think is wonderful, but I wish you were out here on the East Coast. Oh, that's very nice of you. All right, let me check it out. Check the bottom, very nice and clean. How do you like it?
I love it.
Go ahead and go to the restroom, wash your hand with water, and come back. We start the process. Thank you so much for watching, y'all. As my clients are going to wash their hand, I'm gonna go ahead and clean my table. I want to make sure it's nice and clean so that when I'm doing the design, I don't get none of the debris on her nails. And if you guys are interested in any of the product that I am using, I have a link in the description, and it takes you to all the product that I use. And it just helps you guys out if you guys are interested. New sub. Thank you, Kelly. Thanks for answering. Thank you, Kelly. I appreciate it. Oh, you're kidding. My nail right now is kind of holographic. It's that cat eye, but with the gold French. Nice. Wow. Yeah, my client today, she said she want to come and do something like crazy, something that's different. And I never done holographic on top of a French. So, we're going to test it out. And like I said, nail is an art. You don't do it, then you will never know. How do you like it, my lady?
I love it.
You like it?
Yes.
So in order to do the holographic, y'all, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and lay a thin coat of a top coat on here, and then we're going to put the holographic on here, okay? So let's go ahead and get with the program. Let me get my light out. We're going to go back and forth with the lights a couple times. You want to put your stuff over here, hon? Thank you. I always have a piece of paper here just to clean it up. All right, let's go ahead and bring it in right there. Perfect. So when you guys are applying the holographic, you want to go ahead and put like a very thin coat of a top coat on there so that the holographic, it will grip. It will grip onto this. Okay? Give it a smooth surface. It's going to grip onto this. But I never done holographic on top of a purple base. Usually it's on a clear base, but let's see if the purple base is gonna shine through it. But we're gonna put a very thin coat of the holographic just to see if we can get that effect to her. Boom. And when you guys are putting on the top coat, don't just slap the top coat on, y'all. I see a lot of nail tech, just because it's a clear coat, they drip a big old chunk of top coat on there, and next thing you know, it's dripping on the side of cuticles and all that. Don't do that to yourself, nail techs. Take your time, just brush it nicely, get the whole surface of the nail without getting anything dripping on the side. Boom. All right, go ahead and cure it for me, my lady. Thank you. Let's go in with this next hand. And after we do this part, guy, we're going to show you the holographic, how we apply it, okay? So as you guys can see, it took me 1 hour just to do the whole set of nails without design. And when it comes to the design, you know, sometimes that can take you up to another 30 minutes, just depending on the kind of design that you're doing. But this is definitely a beautiful color, though. How do you like that purple?
I love this purple.
All right. Go ahead and crisscross applesauce. Thank you very much. I'm watching this as I work, but it's making me want to stop working and do nails. So funny. Oh, you're so I can't wait for one day to go to nail school. I can't get over that purple. It is pretty, right? That purple is something. All right, now we're going to go in with the holographic, y'all. Let's see what it does to the purple, okay? And just want to let you guys know the holographic powder is very, very fine. So it can be very dusty if you guys are messy. So try to keep it as clean as possible. Okay, see, you see how fine it is?
Yeah.
So let's go ahead and... So what it does, it comes with this little stick. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to just dab a little bit onto the stick. And we're going to just rub it on. And the goal is to not put too much so that it doesn't cover up the whole purple effect. And what you're going to do is you're going to kind of go in circle. And don't worry about anything that's dripping on the side of the skin, because after the clients wash their hand, it's all going to fly away because you're only putting on the nails. Oh yeah, that is perfect right here.
Oh
How
my
do you like
God.
that?
Oh my God.
Here, let's put it close to camera. Y'all see that on top of the purple? Look at that. That's perfect, huh?
Yes. Yes.
She's like, yes, yes. Damn, girl. Almost like you're having an orgasm or something. So after you apply this onto the nails, you gotta go in with one more coat, top coat. So this is why I say earlier, you gotta make sure the top coat's nice and thin, because you're adding top coat on top of this, you know? and make sure the top coat doesn't drip on the side of the nail so that you can wash off the holographic on the side of the skin. Look at that, y'all. That is so pretty. You like that? That's what you were
Yes,
going for,
that's
right?
so pretty.
The envy is real. Yay, she's better shows those off chance she get. I love the holographic. Nice. Oh yeah, she's gonna show these off. She's on Tender. She's on all those sites. She's gonna show them off on those sites. Yes, I have, Kelly. Acrylic color is amazing. Let me tell you something about color acrylic, y'all. You guys can do a lot more design on color acrylic, if you guys are like specialized in the color acrylic. But yeah, sometimes the polish is nice, but it gets too thick. If you're able to execute color, but the only thing about color acrylic is you have to make sure the client is not that type where she constantly change the design, because it's very hard to do a color correction. A color correction is when they have a certain color acrylic on the bottom of the nail and they want a transformation to a different color. That can be very hard. So what I usually do is I always, during my consultation, I always ask the client, like, are you that type of client that always change design? And if they say yes, what I usually do is I put a thin coat of clear powder on the base so that when they change it up, I can always fire off the color, you know? But look at that. Oh my God. I hope that answers your question with color acrylic too. And that's why a lot of nail tech that does color acrylic, they don't like to do backfills, because it's a lot of work. You have to do a lot of filing, but you know, you can always charge the client for that service. So we're just gonna do one coat of the holographic, so it doesn't cover the purple. It almost looks like it's an ombre, y'all. Look at that. Wow. Y'all see that? Look at the reflection. So here's the trick. Let me put this aside. Let me just close it so we don't. So we're gonna go in, and as you can see, there's an X on this top coat. I only use this top coat for the holographic. So here's the trick, y'all. When you guys are putting the top coat on the nail after you put the holographic on, you want to make sure you lay the top coat exactly on the nail, okay? Because there's a lot of little fine dust on the side, and you don't want the top coat to dry that fine dust, because the client's gonna wash your hand and you want that fine dust to fall off unless it's on the fingernails. This design is a little intense, so, but look at that. See how I'm slowly just doing that? Thank you so much.
Oh my gosh.
Wow, I love it. So do you still want the French?
No.
You like the way it is, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think this is perfect. Adding a French would be a little bit overdoing
Yeah.
it with the holographic, because this is pretty. Wow. I love the purple under it.
Me too.
You did such a great job picking this color.
I love purple.
You see, guys, I have a really good clientele. Like, they're very nice to me.
You
And
do an amazing job.
thank you so much. Oh, that would look beautiful on my toes. You want this on your toes tomorrow? Holographic toes? A few years ago, I used to do a lot of chrome nails. I know, right? You're so right, beauty business. There's so many chrome that was hitting hard like a couple years ago. Everybody was coming with some kind of chrome. All right, go ahead and put it in there. We're gonna go ahead and cure for 90 seconds just to make sure it's longer. And that's how you do the holographic, y'all. So we're gonna continue on with this next one. How cool is that, right? My next appointment is and now I'm asking exactly this for my manicure and pedicure. How cool is that? Inspiration, inspiration. Oh yeah, this is one of my favorite set this week. This holographic on top of this purple is something else, my lady. I appreciate y'all watching this throughout this whole process. I hope it was entertaining. I hope it was educational. And I hope y'all learned something, you know? And even if you're not a nail tech and you're just a customer, at least you see the process and you know if some nail tech was gonna cut corner, you would know. You know, you would know. Wow, look at that. So pretty. This makes me so happy to see all this comment in the stream, and it makes me so happy to see you guys enjoying the work that I've been doing. You know, I hope you guys like my short videos too. I know my short videos for entertainment only, not educational purpose, but I do expose a lot of stuff in my short videos. You know, and every time I do a memes where I say clients be like this, it's really true, y'all. Throughout the year, I hear a lot of clients that say certain thing, and I'm like, I record, I remember it, and I'm like, oh, this is what they say, and it's just funny, you know, like who can relate to it? Wow, that is so pretty. And if you guys haven't followed my TikTok yet, it's also the Thai Life, and you guys can see a lot of funny videos on there about nails. I know Wanda watch it all the time. She laughs all the time. Wow, this is so pretty. So yeah, as you guys see how fine it is, it's like the dust is kind of falling everywhere on my hands too. So this is why it's important that we put the top coat exactly on the nail, and then afterward the clients can wash their hand and all that fine dust will be out of their skin. But this is literally how you do chrome or holographic, y'all. Man, look at that. Look at that, y'all. So let's go ahead and close this before it flies everywhere. And we're gonna put a top coat on top of this, and I'm gonna show you guys the final result, okay? Thank you for bearing with me, everyone. You know, when it comes to doing nail design, I really want to take my time. I don't want to mess up. It is the final things that the clients look at, and we want to make sure we execute it perfectly. There we go. Thank you, Wanda. They say so shiny, have to cap too. Yep, we're gonna cap it right now. And I think what makes this holographic pretty is that purple, guys, that we use as the base. And you see how creative we did? Who would thought that having a purple as a base and putting the holographic on top would look like this, right? Cap mean more likely. I'm assuming cap means like, you know, you cap it with the top coat. Like you got to put a top coat over this, so you capping it. You like encapsulation. You know, like you kind of seal it up. Bam. Go ahead, honey. Put it in there. All right, y'all. So let me show y'all the result. Let me clean up the mess real quick. Let me see that, and look at that, y'all. Look at that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna let her hand dry on the other hand, and we're gonna have her go wash her hand, and we're gonna add some oil around it, and we're gonna finish up with the result, and I want to show y'all. Okay. So you guys see that? And you can actually cure it too, but you know, I usually because there's no point of curing, because the holographic powder is just a dry powder, so it doesn't really matter if you cure it. But once you put it, that's why I only use this top coat, like this one with the X, so that I can cover it up, you know. But imagine, and you guys got to be smart about that. Let's say if you're using a regular top coat that you put on a regular color, and you put holographic, the holographic powder is going to get into this bottle, and you don't want that. So that's why this specific top coat right here, I only use it for the holographic when the client is asking for it. Yep. And by doing so, you know, it's all the debris is going to be in one bottle instead of multiple bottles. Because when you start just doing regular polish and you put top coat on and you see like a shine of holographic, it really going to mess up your vibe. All right, go ahead, hun. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have my clients go wash your hand right now. Go wash your hand. Mm-hmm. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, y'all. This means so much to me that you guys are taking the time to watch me streaming this live, and I hope you guys learned something. And like I say, I'm always going to keep it 100 with y'all. Like, I'm never gonna sugarcoat anything. And as you guys can see, streaming, doing my clients now, y'all get to see the start to the finish. Any mistake, anything that I do, you guys get to see it. I expose it. You guys won't get to see any like, oh, let me cut down this bad clip. Let me cut down this clip. No. Let's keep it raw so that you can actually see the full effect of how a nail service should be like, how you should interact with the clients, and that's how you become successful, is when you copycat somebody who's doing what they're doing. You know what I mean? That's all it is, y'all. But let me show you the result real quick. Let me show you all the result. Don't go anywhere. I'm going to go ahead and add some oil onto these nails. We're gonna go ahead and just drip some oil. So you see how all the dust on the side of her nails is gone after she washed it, but it did not take away the holographic effect on her nails, y'all. Go ahead and let's do this one too. All right, let's go ahead and rub the oil onto her hands. And my lady, let's go ahead and put it together. And tell me what you guys think. Purple base with the holographic over it, y'all. Is that a winner or no? Will you guys rock this? Let me know in the comment if you guys will rock this. Do you like it, my lady?
I love it.
You love it?
Yeah.
That's what I like to hear. And I'm gonna so that is it, y'all. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate you guys watching. Thank you so much, Kelly. Creatively Sweet Business, Beauty Business, Rhonda, thank you so much for watching. My client, she's in love with her nails. Those are some beautiful set. You guys see how I did the holographic, and I just want to let y'all know that I appreciate y'all. Give it a thumbs up, share this video to whoever that you know that's going to be interested in watching this live, and let them know about me, y'all. Let them know about me. And other than that, I appreciate y'all. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart, and I'll see y'all on my next live. Thank you.